Let's talk about something that most financial advisors make unnecessarily complicated: paying off debt. You know what I've learned in 25 years of helping people with mortgages? The best debt payoff strategy isn't always the one that looks best on paper, it's the one that you'll actually stick with. So, today we're going to explore two powerful strategies for demolishing debt. And I promise by the end of this lesson, you'll know exactly which one is right for you. Think of it like choosing between two different paths to the same mountain peak. They both get you there, but one might suit your style better. So let's start with what I call the quick wins approach, also known as the debt snowball strategy. Now imagine you're cleaning out your garage. Do you tackle the biggest mess first? Usually not. You start with something small and manageable to build up momentum. So here's how it works. First, you're going to list your debts from smallest to largest. Don't worry about interest rates. Then you're going to continue making minimum payments on all the debts except the smallest. You're going to throw every extra dollar you have at this smallest debt. Then you're going to celebrate when you knock it out. This is crucial. Do not skip the celebration, no matter how small the debt was. Then you're going to roll that payment into the next smallest debt. And from here, we're going to rinse and repeat. So, why does this work so well? Well, because it's like playing a video game. You get those small victories early and often. Each debt you pay off is like leveling up. And that feeling, it's addictive in the best way possible. For the snowball method, it's perfect if you need regular wins to stay motivated. It's great for visual progress trackers, and it's ideal if you have several small debts. Now, for option two, for my mathematically minded friends, let me introduce you to the debt avalanche. This is for those of you who love spreadsheets and optimal solutions. Instead of targeting the smallest balances, you're going to go after the highest interest rates first. You're going to list all your debts out from highest rate to the lowest. Then you're going to continue making minimum payments on all debts except the one with the highest interest rate. Any extra money goes to this highest rate debt first. And again, you're going to rinse and repeat until all of your debts are paid off. Now, this strategy is ideal for those who want to minimize interest cost and achieve long-term savings, and will be most effective for individuals with discipline to stick with potentially slower initial progress. Think of it like this. If your house was on fire, you'd save the most valuable things first, right? It's the same principle here. You're tackling the most expensive debts first. For the avalanche method and to have success, it's best for minimizing total interest paid. It's perfect if you love seeing the numbers work in your favor. And it's ideal if you have high interest debts. Now, let me share a quick story with you. I had two clients both starting with the same amount of debt. Kathy chose the snowball method. She needed those quick wins to stay motivated. But Mike went with the avalanche. He was all about minimizing interest. You know what? They both became debt free just through different paths. And here's the beautiful part: you can even combine these strategies. I call it the hybrid approach. Knock out those high interest credit cards first. That's your avalanche principle. Then switch to the snowball method for the remaining debts. For the snowball method, again, this is perfect if you need regular wins to stay motivated. It's great for visual progress, and it's ideal if you have several small debts. Again, for that avalanche method, it's best for minimizing the total interest you're paying. And it's perfect if you love seeing numbers work in your favor. And it's ideal if you have high interest debts. Now, remember, whether you choose the snowball, avalanche, or hybrid approach, the key is consistency. It's like losing weight. Crash diets rarely work, but sustainable changes do. And here's something exciting. Once you start knocking out these smaller debts, you'll have more resources to put towards your mortgage freedom strategy. Whether you're using an offset mortgage or optimizing a traditional loan, eliminating these other debts accelerates your journey. Before you move on to the next lesson, grab your workbook and complete the debt reduction action plan. But here's the trick: don't just fill it out logically, fill it out honestly. Choose the strategy that makes you think, yes, I can stick with this. And remember, the best debt payoff strategy isn't about math, it's about finding momentum. So let's find yours. And the next time, we're going to put all this into action with some real world simulations that might just blow your mind about how quickly you can become debt free.